What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's a new day, or night I should say. Today just had school, stuff like that, nothing crazy. But instead of a regular day, we got something cool in the mail. Super pumped about these. We can check them out. There we go. Coilovers came in today. PBM, powered by Max Coilovers. They are used, so I'll probably go ahead and clean them up tonight. Just brush them up a bit. Make sure they're all ready to go into the 240 once it's time to put these in. But yeah, super stoked. Got these for a really good price. They're not blown. They didn't need a rebuild or anything, so all good. I do have to go buy some spanner tools, because I don't want to hit these with a hammer, because there's really no need to. Need to go pick up some spanners for them so we can adjust them. And then other than that, they should be good to go. Also, one more thing before I forget. I'm probably going to go ahead and take off the rotors for the front side as well. So that requires taking off this brake and just nudging the rotor out, so we can go ahead and get ready to punch out these studs. Punching out the studs will happen next week for sure, because tonight I'm ordering the parts, the studs from Injuku. So once those come in the mail, I'm gonna get my neighbor over here and we're gonna punch these out and should have new threads on here. But yeah. So with that, I'm gonna probably do a time lapse of me cleaning these things up and we'll be good to go. There, you guys are going to see me with the fancy camera for right now. All my GoPro batteries are dead, so you're going to enjoy me in high quality for right here. But yeah, I'm going to set you up and then we get started on cleaning up the coilovers. Okay guys, so I'm going to leave those coilovers alone because they're not as dirty, or as in like, not bad shape, but like they're not dirty, so I'm not going to waste brake cleaner on it. So, all done with these coilovers. These came out pretty good. Definitely no more dirt or grime on them. Well, there's dirt and grime on them, but it's like they're stained on there, so I'm not even going to get them off, but they do look a lot better than how they came, you saw in the first clip. So, pretty good. Gonna finish fixing the mirror. Oh, sorry. Let me adjust the camera. I use this as a GoPro where you can point and look. So I'm gonna finish fixing up the mirror. The JB weld should be done. So we're gonna go ahead and JB weld the outside. Then we can go ahead and move on to removing the brake. Just the whole caliper at once. Then taking off the rotor on each side, and then we'll be good to punch these out once the bolts come in, or the studs. What's up, everybody? We're back here in the garage today. Continuing on from last night, we have officially taken the brake off and punched out the first set of lug studs. They should be coming in the mail on Monday, Tuesday at the latest. That's one side. And then moving on to the back side, I'm going to wait a little bit to knock these out. I'm going to wait a little bit later into the day so I don't bother my neighbors too much. New caliper coming in this week, and that should be it. Also have the rotors coming in for the back side, and then we need to come over here and we need to measure up this exhaust hanger. I'm going to cut this using an angle grinder, then probably have one of my friends who has a welder, and we'll weld it on. So I have to take measurements and see which way I want that facing. If I want facing the front or the back, probably facing backwards. But we'll see. I have to measure it, so I'm not sure what to do yet. But yeah. And then I have an angle grinder for that. And then my mirror repair, unfortunately, isn't going as good as I was hoping it would. I'm not sure if I'm using JB Weld incorrectly or what, but I had to redo this part because it cracked. I have to redo this part, which goes in here like this, which goes in there like that. But what I'm going to do this time is, I thought I did it the first time, and I'm pretty sure I did, was weld or JB weld the inside of it, and then like stick it on there and then glue it, and then get around it. Not sure. I should have done that the first time, and I think I did do it. I just probably didn't do enough or whatever. But we'll do that. And then my mirror should be good. It was just bad because I put the mirror on the car, and all of a sudden I gotta like push it down to see if it'll work, and it just cracked again. I go, well shit. So yeah. That's pretty much the update for right now. Today's just preparing the lugs to come out, so then on Tuesday, whenever the other ones come in, I can just seat them right into their proper spot. That's pretty much it. Coilovers are over there, nice and packaged up so don't get damaged. And that should be everything as far as an update goes. I got parts coming in this week, so we'll just be waiting. What's up, everybody? We're back here. Same day, but we did manage to pull out the lug nuts, or the lug studs. So I managed to hammer these out. Good news, I was able to punch out the rears as well. I just had to use a little bit more force with them. Oh, you can't really see that. But yeah, they are out. The lighting in here is kind of rough. Garage doors closed because it is a little chilly today. I was surprised. I started today out in t-shirts and shorts, and by the end of the day I'm in sweatpants and my hoodie. That side's out too. I mean, you can't even see. I don't know why I walked over here. Better grab these. But the time has come to pull out the diff. I have a feeling it's the LSD diff, because whenever I turn the wheel, whenever I turn the axles, I should say, or the spindle or hub, it moves the other one at the same time. So I have a feeling it's an LSD, and if it's an LSD, I can't get it welded. I can't get it welded. So we're gonna have to see. If it is an LSD, and if it's already out, I'm not gonna bother putting it back in. I'm just gonna get an open diff and weld it, because that would be better for drifting. But we're gonna go ahead and tackle this. It's pretty easy getting it out. It's just kind of not time consuming either. You can get stuck on a couple bolts, and depending on if you have an impact gun, which I do, you can get them out. What was it? But yeah, we're gonna get started on this. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. I'm not gonna film too much of it because there's literally hundreds of YouTube videos covering this. I'll definitely do highlights and me pulling it down, because pulling it down can be kind of tricky. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Alright guys, so good news. Good news is we're gonna get a workbench in here, just so I can start doing a little bit more custom stuff. I have to get a vise, of course, but that'll come later. Gonna get a big workbench, wood bench in here, 8 feet long. So let me show you the garage right now. Where that bench used to be, or that table where we used to be like right here. I pushed that over there for the time being, because that's where I'm gonna put that now. And the new workbench is gonna span from that wall where that fender is. I'm gonna move it once it gets here. Where that fender is all the way to like where that tire is, pretty much. The thing's massive. It's 8 feet long. So it's gonna go from there to there. And it's pretty wide. It's like 4 feet wide, something like that. So it's gonna stick out a good bit. So I'm just over here reorganizing everything. All of this garbage, this was all in the garage, like tucked up there. And as you can see, I moved some body panels and stuff up there. Zenke front bumper still for sale. The 2 fog lights still for sale. That's all good. So all this garbage I have to take out in the morning before I go pick up the thing. Then I'll have a friend help me put the bench in here, and we should be good. Coilovers are still here. All these parts are coming in this week, so we're still waiting. And progress on taking the diff out, all good. I just had to unbolt the 2 bolts down on that hold the diff up this way. So once those 2 come out, the diff will fall. But we need the jack stand for that, and I need the garage to be open for that, so I can fit the jack under it. But yeah, other than that, pretty much just reorganizing the garage. So nothing new here. But we're gonna get a sick workbench, which I'm happy about. I've always wanted a workbench. But yeah, cool workbench, new organization of garage, and parts finally coming in the mail. So I'm excited for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. and leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys around. See ya.